Hi, I'm Steve McShane with McShane's Nursery and Landscape Supply. Most gardeners sit on the couch during the winter. They put their feet up, they relax, watch the game. The reality of it is there's gardening to be done. You can be producing your own food for your family by producing vegetables. This segment's going to focus on planting and getting vegetables going. Let me bring a few friends in as we clear what's left of the summer garden and get ready for winter. All right. Okay. Wow. Now that we've gotten the garden prepped, we need to start thinking about planting, getting our soil ready, and ultimately planting. So first, like anything, we need a plan. I've sketched out the garden here. I've got this bed planned for broccoli, chard, cauliflower, and beans, celery and arugula in this bed here. I've taken into consideration how big the vegetables are going to get, what sort of sun exposure they want, and more than anything, crop rotation as well. Last season I had Swiss chard here. This season I'll have it here. As for investing in the soil, every year you've got to keep adding more. Throw some more on. I'm a big fan of a good, well-composed organic amendment. Adding that into the soil goes a long way. If you've heard me speak before, I'm a big fan of alfalfa meal as well, an excellent source of organic nitrogen and good for the soil microbes. Peppering that on, working it in, is going to go a long way. Same for kelp meal as well, also a great source of nitrogen. That'll get blended in as well. And last but certainly not least, I'm a big fan of mycorrhizae. This is a beneficial fungus that exists naturally in the soil. And this is what goes into the likes of giant pumpkins and excellent tasting vegetables. Putting that into the root zone, mixing it in really good, it'll actually coat the roots and help bring elements to the plant. So with these things in mind, we're going to bring some of our friends back in, we're going to get the soil prepped, and then we get to planting. Now that our soil is prepared, it's time to start sinking plants so that we can eat our harvest in no time. In the case of this cauliflower, we already know by our plan where they're going to go. Right here we've got some mounds built up. I'm going to use germinated plugs that have root systems that are already developed. They're ready to rock and roll. I'm going to put those in the ground, backfill with some soil, pat it down, and keep those mounds up so that when I irrigate, water doesn't get on the foliage, and slowly but surely those root systems develop from there. We get the rest of these beds planted, and in no time we'll be ready for a winter vegetable garden medley. Well, now our winter vegetable garden is done. And just in a few months, we're going to have our own crop of broccoli, chard, beans. We did good today. I want to be that encouraging force for you, so you get off the couch and get gardening. A winter garden is worth it for you, for your family, and hey, for the peace of mind and a good time. Let's get gardening.